Gary Smith, Bulworth Academy student, liar, manipulator, untrustworthy. But what makes Gary the way he is? Well, today, let's look into the character of the deranged individual. Welcome to the video. You're listening to Phil of Philby Gaming. If you enjoy the following, you all know what to do, and if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed already, after watching, please consider doing so. Without further delay, let's begin with today's content. Our protagonist, Jimmy Hopkins, first meets Gary in the very early stages of the game.
Hey, you're the new kid.
Yeah? What's it to you?
Friendly, aren't you?
Give me a break, loser.
Hey, relax, friend. You're all pent up. Go easy or they put you on medication. They did to me. Boy, nearly sent me insane.
That's fascinating. Now if you'll excuse me.
I said relax, friend.
Get off, man.
Listen to me, tough guy. You just arrived at the toughest school in the country, and I'm offering to be your friend. Trust me, in a place like this, you're gonna need friends. So it's up to you. You gonna play nice or what?
Yeah, sure.
Good. So how about I show you around?
So we learn a few things about the character already. He's on medication, although at this time we don't know what for, and that he wants to be Jimmy's friend, although the way he emphasises it is suspect, and he offers to look out for Jimmy. We later meet Gary once more, where he insults Jimmy about being expelled from other academies, bullies their mutual friend Pete relentlessly, makes slurs about Pete's sexual preference, states he's been diagnosed with attention deficit disorder, and blames just about everybody in the world for his problems. He also doesn't like the fact that Pete stands his ground with him, as if Pete is beneath him.
Well, welcome to Bulworth. It's a dump.
Great. I've been expelled from anywhere halfway decent.
Yeah, I've been expelled from anywhere halfway decent because I'm really bad. Give up the tough guy act, pal.
Hey man, what's your problem?
Well, ADD primarily, but also life, my parents, this school, Western civilization, but really, honestly, enough about me. Oh, I see you've met the dorm's mascot. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Femboy, the girliest boy in school. Petey, haven't you got some imaginary friends to go annoy?
Why don't you leave me alone, Gary?
Look at you. Leave me alone, Gary. I'm really self-important now that I finally hit puberty. What's your problem? I'm just being nice to the new kid as he passes through Bulworth on his inevitable journey to prison.
Look, I gotta unpack. Would you guys mind getting out of here?
Oh, now look what you've done, Pete. Jimmy can't stand you already.
Soon after, Gary offers to give Jimmy a tour of the school. Immediately, we see Gary bullying another student, Algernon, before he convinces Jimmy to break into the locker of the school bully, Russell. He continues on to insult the student body further when they meet Eunice, continuing this when he points out the factions of Bulworth Academy, referring to them as zoo animals.
Feeding time at the zoo. Okay, here's the deal. Over there, we got the nerds. Of course, they're complete social outcasts.
They look pretty harmless.
They're actually sneaky bastards. Their turf is the library. And those are the preps. They're all money and condescending attitudes.
Yeah, massively inbred and completely brainless.
Very observant, Jimmy boy. Now over there are the greasers. They think they're tough.
Or at least try to look tough.
Wouldn't advise messing with them, at least not yet. They hang by the auto shop. And last but not least, the jocks. These guys rule the school. Definitely avoid them.
Whatever, I'm not afraid of some dumb roid monkeys.
You'll learn. Come on, let's go.
In a further interaction, Gary admits his plans to take over the school as he insults both Jimmy and Pete further, stirring the pot between the two friends. He also becomes angry with Pete when he feels Pete is lying.
So that's a good idea, right?
Yeah, okay, alright, sure, I'll do it.
Hey man, what's going on?
Not much.
I was just telling Petey here about my idea to take over the school. I mean, my plan for us to take over the school.
What plan?
Don't worry, Jimmy. It's just a little something I came up with. It's sink or swim, my friend. And if you're good at swimming, you gotta let the losers drown. Why don't you guys leave the thinking up to me?
What?
What? What the? Can't you say anything else? You know what, Petey? You were right. Jimmy is pretty dumb.
What'd you say about me?
Whoa, nothing, no. All I said was that you had to be pretty dumb to get expelled from so many schools, that's all.
Relax, James. All he said was that you must be dumb. Or maybe you're all messed up because you came from a broken home.
What'd you say about me, dwarf?
Come on, dude. Chill.
No. Gary's taking everything out of context, man.
Whoa. Don't lie, Petey. Don't you lie. Because you know what happens to liars?
No, I'm not lying.
We kick them in the balls! Come on, Jimmy, let's go see how good you are with this new slingshot I heard you had. Don't worry, friend. Nothing escapes my notice. I hear everything. You and me, we can do things.
He convinces Jimmy to vandalise the broken down school bus on campus before coercing him to attack the toughest faction in school, the jocks. It's becoming apparent that he's having Jimmy do his dirty work for him. We further see Gary's sociopathic ways when he wants to terrorise a vagrant who lives on campus, an army vet who's fallen on hard times. In this scene, he becomes angry when Jimmy calls him boring, as he feels that someone beneath his standing is insulting him.
Go on, Petey. Go cry to the teacher. Tell them I was nasty to you.
Shut up, Gary, you're such a jerk, man.
Oh, am I, Petey? Oh, you're so cutting. I'm really upset. Actually, I think I'm gonna go cry. That'd be just like you. Cry, little girl. Oh, look out. Here comes Jimmy.
Just knock it off, Gary. You're out of line.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was hanging out in the girls' dorm. Silly me.
Shut up, man. You're boring.
Boring? I'm boring. You're none too interesting yourself, friend. Look, I'm sorry, both of you. I apologize, okay? I just get a little overexcited. Forgive me.
Forget it. It's cool.
Anyway, I've got a good idea for some fun. Let's go out and torment someone really helpless and unfortunate. That homeless guy. Come on. You coming, little Petey? Come on, I'm sorry. I'll give you a kiss if that's what you want.
Shut up.
Then come on.
Heading to the vet, Gary makes slurs towards the man, seemingly enjoying the bullying.
Where is this dirty old perv?
You know, you're not very nice, Gary.
And you're a loser, Petey. One of life's unfortunates.
Get out of here, you little scum!
So I guess the rumors are true, Jimmy. Your dad does live on campus. You jerk! Ow! Let's leave this guy to his welfare payments. Come on, let's get out of here.
We later get a little insight to the thoughts and feelings of the student body concerning Gary, as Jimmy has a conversation with Algernon.
Ew.
Oh, so, you're the new kid, huh? Everyone is talking about you.
Oh, are they? And what are they saying?
Nothing. Just that you're friends with that sociopath Gary.
Socio what?
Sociopath, it means... Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Algie is clearly scared of Gary. In a later mission, when Algie visits the boys' dorm to ask for Jimmy's assistance, we see Gary's sadistic ways even further as he torments both Pete and Algie before he convinces Jimmy to take over the other cliques of the school, all so he can run it himself.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
Get out. Stop, Gary. Trying to watch this.
Ah, swim team. Intellectual stuff. So, tell me, Petey, do you like watching the girls in their swimming costumes? Does that fuel your filthy little fantasies?
Gary, just get out of the way.
Oh, Marion, show me your breaststroke again. Or, wait, do you like the boys on the team?
Yeah, right, Gary.
Which is it, Petey?
I see you guys are getting along as usual.
I'm just toughening him up.
Ow.
Turning him into a man or a woman or something.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Petey.
Ah, Peace Stain. Good to see you.
Listen, Jimmy, I need a favor. Bucky went to the auto shop to get some parts for his science projects. He hasn't come back yet. I think he might be in trouble. Please?
Why don't you go yourself?
I've got homework. Okay, I'm frightened, and I've got a weak bladder. Oh, I think the bullies might have gotten him. Please, I'll pay.
I say do it. It's a good chance to show Russell who's in charge around here. Now run along,
Ow!
pea stain, before you mark the carpet. Yes. We've got to take care of Russell and his boys. Then, after that, take care of all the other cliques. Soon, this school will be ours.
I don't want the school.
Yeah, well, I do, pal, and I intend to get it. Now go help that door.
And what are you gonna do?
I've got planning to do.
Knock it off.
Sorry.
Stop.
During Halloween, Gary's costume says it all. Where most kids dress up as something fun, such as their favourite TV show characters or generic horror icons such as zombies or mummies, Gary opts to dress as an SS member of a paramilitary faction of Nazi Germany. During the scene before the trio of Jimmy, Pete and Gary head out, Gary further insults Jimmy's intelligence.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. I was just lying here wishing I could be more like you.
Yeah, whatever.
But I'm cursed.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, cursed by brains. Do you know what torture it is to be thinking all the time? No, of course you don't.
Yeah, you're cursed. You're great. Whatever. What else is going on?
Not much. Let me see. It's Halloween. All the prefects are at some party and the teachers are entertaining. I use that word loosely, the kids. No, I'd say the opportunities for fun are pretty much nil.
What do you have in mind?
Come on, you'll see.
We get further insight into Gary's uncaring ways as he has no hesitation to poison a defenseless canine, all in aid to pull a prank on the school. He also sets a fire in the school too, knowing that there are faculty inside. As we close on the opening chapter, Jimmy meets Gary in the boys' dorm, where Gary appears very overstimulated.
There you are. Come on, I found something incredible.
Hold on, relax, man. I can't keep getting in trouble. I can't get expelled again.
It's always about me with you. Me. I'm thinking bigger picture, and you're worrying about getting into trouble? You know what? You really are something.
What bigger picture?
We are gonna take over this school.
We are not taking over anything right now.
Time and tide wait for no man, my friend. But it seems they do wait for a wannabe tough guy who's nothing but a little girl.
You're full of it.
So you keep telling me, look, now come on, I promise you, after this, things are never gonna be the same again. Oh, I'm so excited. I should have stopped taking those pills ages ago.
Yeah, right. Whatever you say, Gary.
A few things to take from this is that Gary admits he stopped taking his ADD medication, potentially enhancing his overstimulated mood. He also insults Jimmy further, continuing to condescend to him too. Following this scene, he leads Jimmy to a small cluster of the bully faction. It doesn't make sense as to why he would do this at first, but it soon becomes apparent he is softening him up. Heading through the basement to the school and eventually to the Hole, an arena where students settle their differences, we learn of Gary's true intentions for Jimmy.
So, Jimmy boy, here we are, the Hole, the place where this school separates the men from the boys, the wheat from the chaff, and all that nonsense.
Okay, so what's that got to do with standing up to people, keeping them in line?
This is where I stand up to you, my friend.
What are you talking about?
I know you hate me, Jimmy boy. I know you said all that stuff about me behind my back.
What are you talking about?
Don't play innocent with me. You want to run this school? I want to run this school. Only one of us is gonna make it. And it's gonna be me! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and morons, I give you Russell!
Oh, man.
Me, Russell!
Gary, now I hate you.
I know, Russell. Go beat that little jerk who said that nasty stuff to me about your mom and those barnyard animals.
What? Come here. Russell wants vengeance.
After defeating Russell, Gary explains his reasons for betraying Jimmy, calling him a liability.
You happy now, jerk?
Ecstatic! I love to watch two morons beat the crap out of each other.
Why'd you do it, Gary? I thought we were friends.
Friends? You and me. I've taken dumps that had more brains than you, friend. No, I'm taking over this school, and you're just a liability. See you around, moron!
Well done, Jimmy.
Yeah, great. What a waste of time. You all right, Russell?
We also learned that it wasn't just Russell that Gary had been telling fables to concerning Jimmy, but also the school principal, Dr. Crabblesnitch.
Well, Jimmy, word on the street is you're something of a pugilist.
No, sir. I never pugilized in my life.
Really? And that you've been saying some entertaining things about me and some barnyard animals.
No, I never said that.
Well, I listen to things, Hopkins. You try and stay out of trouble. Now go see the cook down in the kitchen. Helping her might teach you some humility.
Okay, sir.
It would be some time before Jimmy meets with Gary again, as Gary's been hiding in the shadows, manipulating the factions of the school to turn against Jimmy. When Gary learns of Jimmy's involvement with the preppies, he knows it's time to make an appearance, further adding to the already boiling tension surrounding the relationship.
Now tell me, Hopkins, is it true you said I was inbred?
No.
Because first cousins is legal, my friend. Legal!
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and just because my elder brother doesn't have a chin and ended up in a lunatic asylum, it doesn't mean anything.
Whatever, Tad. Your family is your business.
Don't lie, Jimmy! You said Tad was probably a hermaphrodite with that much inbreeding.
A hermaphro what?
Don't act dumb! You said his mom was also legally his aunt, and that he probably had webbed toes.
I don't... Well, just only on one foot.
Tad, you're not gonna take that kind of crap from this scumbag, are you?
You've been rude about Mommy! Let's get this, Papa!
You'll have noticed that Gary immediately fled during the altercation. Jimmy is losing friends left, right and centre, but he still has Pete, who explains his thoughts on the trio's relationship and Gary in general.
Hey, Pete. Where is everybody?
Oh, Jimmy, it's you.
Yeah?
Guess you want to kill Gary now that he's turned most of school against you and got those rich kids to throw eggs at you.
Gary'll get what's coming to him. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Well, you're sitting around watching TV by yourself like a loser. Someone crap in your bed? What's wrong?
Well, for one moment I had friends. Just one moment. You and Gary. Yeah, Gary's a snake and you're a psychopath.
Ah, come on.
You both bullied me mercilessly, but at least I wasn't left out. And now I'm back on my own and I'm too cool to be a dork and I'm too dorky to be anything else.
You're not on your own. Where is everybody?
At the bike race at Old Bulworth Vale, by shiny bikes at the beach.
Bike race? Why didn't you say so? Come on.
As we close Chapter 3, following the fall of the Preppy faction, when prompted, Jimmy tells Pete that Gary will have to wait, as even though he's a bigger problem, there are other things to deal with.
So, you must be pretty proud of yourself. You taught those rich scum a lesson.
They're rich, weak bullies. It was easy. They picked a fight with me, and I showed them who was boss.
And Gary got them to pick that fight, so maybe you'll show him as well.
Gary's an even bigger problem. He'll have to wait.
Gary may have gone AWOL, but Jimmy is still catching rumours of Gary's lies about him.
So, what about Gary?
I haven't seen him, but whenever I hear somebody say I used to be a girl and had a sex change, or that my mother slept with Crabblesnitch to get me in here, I think to myself, Gary!
Later in the story, Jimmy is called to the principal's office, where Dr. Crabblesnitch informs him that he's aware of his vandalising ways and must expel him from Bulworth, citing Gary as the informant.
You painted obscene graffiti on the town hall, boy. I have it on good authority it was you.
Oh yeah? Then who squealed? Tell me that.
A commendable pupil did feel the need to tell me you were responsible for this outrage.
Gary Smith! Look, I may have painted a few jokes on the town hall, but that kid likes to torture people.
Gary Smith is the next head of this school. He's responsible, courteous, and not afraid of being an unpopular leader.
You are blind, old man, blind!
And you are leaving. I tried to contact your mother, but she's still off on a cruise. Until I hear from her, I will have to let you stay here in your room. But you may not wear the school uniform or attend classes.
Gotta be kidding
You are
me.
leaving the academy to attend to your education elsewhere. Now get out!
Whatever, man.
We later learn that Gary has extended his manipulating ways outside of the school gates, as the Townies, a faction that resides in Blue Sky's industrial park, compelling of former school dropouts and rejects, have teamed with Gary to retake the school. Upon confronting and defeating their leader, Edgar, we learn of Gary's plans.
You had enough? You want some more? Come on, big guy. You still think messing with me is a good idea?
No, no, no!
Good! That's what I thought! Now, what made you think it was a good idea in the first place?
Aw, man. I hate that school. My parents couldn't afford to send me there, and now I'm stuck in this dump of a town. Gary said we make them all pay.
Wait a second. Gary? That backstabbing, two-faced sociopath put you up to this? I bet he said the two of you would take over the school or some crap.
Hey, how'd you know?
Because he told me the same garbage. Didn't do me any good either. Come on. You're gonna help me make him pay for his lies.
Jimmy learns that the school has erupted into a riot, with all 5 school factions declaring war on one another. Jimmy takes the Townies faction and plans to restore peace. After taking down the top guys in each clique, Jimmy confronts Gary in the school hallways. As Jimmy gives chase to Gary, Gary confesses his reasoning behind his actions.
Gary!
Moron!
Why'd you do it, Gary?
Why not? I won! I tricked everyone! Starting with you, the head, the loser kids in town, and the prefects. Me! I won!
You are sad, man.
I might be sad, but I run your world, moron! And don't you forget it! You did all my dirty work for me, Hopkins. You're like a puppet, only dumber!
Whatever. Let's finish this.
After their brawl atop the school grounds, we get our final moments with Gary.
The thing is, if I win, you're just another punk! You win, and you'll be sent away even quicker for beating up the head boy!
Why'd you do it, Gary?
Because I can! Because making little people like you and the morons who run this place eat out of the palm of my hand feels great!
But I never did anything to you!
You would've if I'd given you the chance! Face it, I'm smarter than you!
Oh, congratulations! You're smarter than me! You hate everyone and everyone hates you! Genius!
The head likes me! I tied him up, turned his dumb school into a battleground, got kids expelled unfairly, put several others into therapy, and he still likes me!
You're such a loser!
Well, at least my mom doesn't make her living on her back!
You're dead!
Whoa!
Smith! I heard the whole thing! You're expelled! Come and untie me, boy!
Yes, sir! Sorry, didn't see you there.
You know, I think I may have judged you too unfairly, boy. Yes, a little rough around the edges, but you're a diamond, boy. A diamond.
Thank you, sir.
Now take out the trash, would you, Hopkins?
My pleasure.
So it was you who took on this monstrous little wretch, was it?
Yep.
What a hero! A lone wolf!
Well, no. To be honest, sir, I did have a lot of help from some friends. Like this girl, Zoe. She got expelled because she complained about Mr. Burton hitting on her.
Burton? Well, he's fired! I hope he rots in hell!
And a guy named Peter Kowalski, good friend of mine.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, well, he keeps quiet. He's kinda shy.
Shy? The boy must be a genius. Why, he should be head of the school.
Pete? Great idea. Now about that letter to my mother.
What letter?
So with Gary finally out of the picture, Jimmy can restore order to Bulworth Academy. So the question that was often asked throughout the game, what exactly was Gary's problem? Gary certainly has anger issues and most definitely displays traits of narcissism and paranoia. Gary sees everyone as beneath him, awarding himself a godlike complex. He's a master manipulator who feels no remorse for his actions, torturing animals as well as people. It would be apparent that the only place Gary is going to end up in life is prison or a mental institution. Let me know your thoughts on the character in the comment section. If you enjoyed today's video, you all know what to do, and if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.